Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today on this special day of giving. I'm Nicolette Langdon. I'm the Director of Public Relations at Jefferson Community and Technical College. And today, I want to tell you a little bit about the Jefferson Foundation and what we're participating in today. We are participating in Give for Good Louisville, the biggest day of local giving sponsored by the Community Foundation of Louisville. Our Jefferson Foundation is using this opportunity to raise funds for the Jubilee Scholarship. Each year, typically funds for the Jubilee Scholarship are raised through an annual Jefferson fundraising event. However, this year, due to COVID-19, we didn't get to have this event, which was actually scheduled for today. So in order for this important program to continue, we're reaching out to our friends and the college community for support so the Jubilee Scholarship can be awarded next year to our students. I want to give you a little bit of background about the Jubilee Scholarship. It's one of the largest scholarships awarded at Jefferson, covering up to 12 hours per semester for a full academic year. Since the Jubilee first began in 2010, the Jefferson Foundation has raised close to $1 million in funding to support the educational journey of students at Jefferson. As we embark upon our 10th year of the Jubilee, here's a couple of things to note. Since 2010, we've given 172 scholarships. About $720,000 in scholarships funding has been allocated, which is amazing. More than $240,000 in student support initiatives have been funded. Last year alone, we awarded 28 full-time scholarships for the 2021 year, with the funds raised from the 2019 Jubilee. Now, because we didn't get to have the Jubilee, we need your help this year. Our goal is to secure enough sponsorship support to be able to award scholarships at the same level next year. We're really excited to have you today to talk a little bit about the Jubilee Scholarship and how today on Give for Good, you can support our students. We have a special guest today with us today. We have Dave Defoe. He is a huge supporter of Jefferson. He is the founder and CEO of Flavorman and Moonshine University, and he is a Jefferson Foundation board member. We are so excited to have you today, Dave. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You know, one of the great things about having you is that you are an amazing supporter of Jefferson and you love the scholarship, the Jubilee Scholarship. And one of the things I wanted to have you tell our viewers is, why are you involved with the Jubilee Scholarship? Why is this so important to you?
So it started probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and a good friend of mine, Christy Haas, was on the Jubilee Scholarship Committee. And she hounded me, get out, you love this committee. You cannot believe when those scholarships awarded to those students. If you go watch that ceremony, you won't believe how it affects these kids. You just got to do it. You got to do it. And probably for a couple of years, she wanted me to get on that committee. And so I learned more and more about it. And, I was really impressed with how much money, they had these big galas, but they gave away everything. So it's not one of these fundraisers that spends, 70% of the money on the fundraiser and they only give away 30%. The amount that they give away is unbelievable. So finally, I just got involved with it. For one, just to get her off my back, because if you know Christy Haas, she keeps on. She doesn't stop. So I got involved with it, and then I started thinking just about myself. Like I remember back when I started college. I had a huge drive. I wanted to go to college. I came from a very poor family. We didn't have any resources, but I wanted to go. And I got a scholarship. It was small, and I worked my butt off to pay for the rest of school. But I saw myself in those kids. Like almost all of these people who receive these scholarships are working or have families or both. I mean, it's impressive with these students who get these scholarships. So I just saw myself in all these JCTC students. I knew how those extra dollars gave me a chance, and what I did with that. I had to work, but I really made it happen. But none of it probably would have happened if I wouldn't have had that small scholarship. Just enough a spark to get me going. And, I measure that. I just look back on the other people that were in, I was surrounded by, when I was 18 or 19 or 20, when I started college, and I look at where they are in life, and it's a bit sad. So I know that scholarship did something for me, because I look at what's happened to me versus, what's happened to them, or what their life circumstances are now. So I just love this scholarship. It benefits so many people. I look just, at, some of the students that have gotten in the past, what the kinds of things they've done. And, then that reflects and kind of trickles down to their families. Then their kids know that they have a chance, or that they could do it. And you just look at the number of people. This is a kind of scholarship that multiplies. Just, using myself as an example, I look at, okay, I got a scholarship, and then, I was able to start a company, and now I have X amount of employees, and their kids now go to college, and, their families, and the same things happen. The same thing happens with, the students at Jefferson. And, I love this scholarship because I know what it can do. So that's why I'm involved.
It's life-changing. It's a life-changing scholarship that affects many, many students in need that really could use funds to get them started.
That's
I
right.
think that's so fantastic. Out of all of the great causes out there, Dave, I have two quick questions for you. This is our second question. Out of all of the great causes out there right now, and there's so many of them, why do you encourage viewers today to give to Jefferson? What would you say to them as to why they need to give to Jefferson Jubilee Scholarship?
Listen, all you have to do is go to one of these ceremonies where these students get these scholarships. It's, even right now, I get a little salty just thinking about, how it affects these, all these students. And like I said before, these things are multipliers. These don't just affect, these students. And, you see letters of thanks from some of these folks that get these scholarships, how it affects their kids and their spouses and, their families. It's not, when you give to this scholarship, you're not just affecting one person, you really affect the community. I mean, and it's honest. These families are affected, children's parents, everybody. So just think of it as a multiplier. You give money today, and it just goes out into, into the community as a multiplier. And that's why I think it's important. That's why I give to this scholarship.
Absolutely. And we're going to tell you right now about how you can actually give to the scholarship right now in the comfort of your own home. Online, you can visit jctc.me/give4good, and it takes us to our special page on the Give for Good Louisville site. We're going to pop it up here so you can see exactly what it is you need to do. Our goal is we want to raise $10,000 in one day. Because we could not do our Jubilee event, that's a tall order, because we didn't get to have this special event that everyone could attend and give their money to. But we know we can do it. We know we can have people give us money today on our page, $10,000 goal. One of the important things to note is that there are options on levels to give. You don't have to give on those levels. You can give whatever it is you'd like. Any fund, any type of money, any type of level of donation is greatly appreciated. All you have to do is go to jctc.me/give4good. Every dollar given today will go directly to scholarships. We are working on funding scholarships for our students. Like I said, last year we gave 28 full-time scholarships. So we're working toward that goal of $10,000 to give the same level that we gave last year. You give to the donate button. You can scroll down. You can see what there is to give. You can learn more about the Jefferson Jubilee Scholarship on this page. And most importantly, you can share it. Share it today. Give and share to all of your friends on social media and tell them that the Jefferson Jubilee Scholarship is the place to be today to give to. We are so excited to get this fundraiser kicked off. We have until midnight. So we have until midnight to raise $10,000. We are thankful to everyone for in advance for any that they give today. And we want to end by saying thank you so much to Dave for showing up today and sharing us a little bit about your story and the importance of the Jefferson Jubilee Scholarship. So Dave, thank you so much for being here.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
One last time, go to jctc.me/give4good. Check out our page. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure and share this video on social media and let everyone know today is the day to give. And thank you for giving to the Jefferson Jubilee Scholarship. Thanks, everybody.
Bye now.